Size Overrated magazine. Our ambassadors are the faces of Size Overrated at Size Overrated magazine. We are here for you.
So, let's talk about relationships. Finding love in this day and age.
Is that what we doing?
It is definitely hard.
In general, or have we
It's scary.
found?
Look, I'm about to say, look, is that
The
what we
dating
doing?
world today is scary because we live in such a hookup culture, and the definition of love has changed so much that we can't even look back at like the old school stuff that brought up our parents and what we saw as, definition of love. It's all changed, especially for me. I think for better and for worse, but more so for worse. The music is different.
God knows the music is different.
Yeah.
Everything is about sex and what I'm gonna do to you when I get you in the room. Like, do we even know each other? Like, do I know your name? Like, what was our background story before we got to the room? And it's like,
Most
really?
of us are feeling very jaded. Like we don't even want to deal with anybody.
Yeah, I'm definitely on a sabbatical right now.
I can definitely relate because I've been married and divorced twice. And it's not easy. And I'm content with being by myself because I can stand me. And having to start over and relearn somebody is so hard because you say one thing, but then when you get in front of me, you're totally different. And I think the hardest thing for me right now is for when I tell a man that I'm celibate, he runs. I can't do that well, then you're not the one for me. I'm good. I'm not gonna keep it. What? No. I'm good. Bye. Me and my celibacy in my Bible. But I mean, it's just really hard. Everybody wants one date and then I'm in the bed with you, or I bought you dinner.
If a date.
I bought you dinner, or now you're on the dating app and somebody's hacked your account and now they've gotten your bank account information, or they're just talking to you because they want money. It's too much. It's scary. Or the person you're talking to is not who you catfish. You get catfished, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan.
It's also very easy to be deceitful, especially with social media.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married as well and divorced and gotten back with that same ex and been back and forth because I didn't want to get back out and date because when I did, and because I had been with my husband for so long, when I got back out there, I was like, it was like sex. Hey, you pretty, you cute, let's do it. That's all it was about.
Mm-hmm.
There was no dating. There was just,
Can I come over?
can I come over?
I
was like, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I was like, this is what it's all about now.
Mhm.
Or somebody tries to talk to you, or they in your DMs, and you find out that they're married, or I just was over it.
Mhm.
So I was like,
Or this latest case that I saw where the guy was hitting on the lady and she told him no and he beat her up.
Yeah.
Let him know, this is why I don't want to date you. Because if I tell you no, that because I told you no.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to date with you. Leave me alone.
They'll pop up in your inbox and then it's like you don't respond. They'll get an attitude. Well, wait a minute. First of all of this is wrong because I don't know you, one.
Right, exactly.
I don't owe you anything. And then you're going to get an attitude because I didn't respond. But again, back to one. Who are you?
And like she said, now the ones that are married don't care that they're married.
Yeah, and that's horrible.
Which she don't know.
Yeah, what you mean? What she?
So where
don't
does
know?
that leave me? You have no
Exactly.
respect for me, and that means if you with me, you're gonna do the same thing you did to her. So why would I even put myself in that position?
That goes back to the genuine.
Yes.
What's so different?
What's
Yeah.
So dating, it just I don't know.
Yeah, I had a guy that I literally just saw your picture where you got married on Facebook and liked it because it was somebody I used to deal with, and then on my birthday he hit me up like, "What you doing? Not committing adultery." like, that's what I'm not doing. Like, I know you married. Like, no, we not doing this.
And in this sense, dating is hard because when you with somebody, you have to find yourself all over again.
Yeah.
Especially if you lost yourself into putting so much into that person. And for me, I'm not acting like I'm holier than thou. I just realized that when you sleep with too many people, you start to act like them. You start to carry the things that are going on.
It's
Plus
definitely soul
STDs
ties.
going on. It's download brothers, and I just don't have time for it. No, because y'all will see me on somebody's TV because I killed somebody. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I have too much at stake. My boys are looking at me, and I just like, I don't. If you're not for me, I'm a package deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have an 18-year-old, but he still lives with me. So right now it's a package deal, and I got a dog, so you gotta take off of it.
Yeah.
So it's just easier to wait, and you're stuck up when you set standards, or nobody can live up to your standards.
Or even in us as women, and I can only speak for women because we're women. When you find yourself in a place where you're doing better in life, you're going to school, or you're starting your own business, or you got all these wonderful things going on in your life, you come off as intimidating, or you think you're better than me because you got this, and this. Yeah, well, I earn these things.
Yeah.
I want to do better for myself. I'm trying to take care of my kids because it's just me. So I want to secure the bag. I want multiple streams of income, and I do want a partner with me. But guess what? I ain't got one. Am I gonna sit here and wait for one? No. So I'm gonna keep it moving. And in my experience, guys that are in my DMs and they see you got this, and this going on, they not interested. They're not interested.
Or I'll say the hardest thing for me is the ones that are interested in me, I'm not interested in them.
Yeah.
Because I'm open to dating outside my race, but I love black men. I'm not.
Yes.
The white men aren't intimidated about me having my own job and my own house, and I don't know what to do. I'm open to it, but no. And I guess that stems back from them. I hate going back to slavery, but they've been ripped out of the home. So the woman had to learn how to secure the bag, take care of the kids, run a household without a man. So his mentality is he's been working with his back so long that I don't know how to deal with a woman who has everything because I don't know anything different. So instead of being open to let's build together, it's nah. I'm gonna find somebody who let me lay up in the bed all day long, and that's not me. He gonna lay up in my crib. No.
And it's almost like the roles have reversed. Like it's almost like you feel. I know the last guy I dated, I remember saying, like, I feel like I'm with my mother. Like your emotion, like it's like he was all his emotions. It's like instead of you kind of like bringing solutions to the table, you'll fuss at me about what the solution I brought. Well, you ain't come up with nothing, so I had to come up with something, and then you're gonna be mad at what I came up with. Like, no, we not doing this. So I feel like I literally felt like I was like, damn, are you my mama? Like, what is this? This is not a thing. And as far as I feel like this my emotional state. I said, look, I bleed every month, and I push the human head out my cooch for my emotions to always overrule yours. So when it comes down to it, I need a hug. I need a little tenderness. I need something like I have to, at some point I have to be a woman, and I need that man that's just going to have my back. Like I can't always be having your back too. Like when do I get to lean? Like if I have to do everything and then also come up with all of the solutions, pay all of the bills, do all of it. What exactly are you doing except for getting hard and screwing?
So I guess my question would be, with dating, are you open to letting someone else lead?
Oh yeah.
Because the single moms or women who've been out on our own,
I'm trust me.
It's hard.
And I'm not saying that because I've had that. I understand that. That's why I asked that question, because some men want that, but then the woman that they're with won't let them come in and be the man because
Yeah.
they've done it for so long.
No, I'm ready.
Well, it's not so much of as far as a woman trying to be the man. It's the fact that we just have to respect that we both are potential breadwinners
Right.
in this unison, or where, but we just have to know what our strengths are and how can we strengthen our weaknesses. I think everything deals with going back to the basics as far as communication, a man knowing how to court a woman before exclusively dating. All of that, there has to be a plan laid out
Yeah.
to know what you both want, and if you guys agree on it, whether it be short term or long term, then and you guys have a common denominator there, then cool. If it doesn't work out, that's fine too. Not everything is not going to be guaranteed, even if you guys are in it for the long run. Things just happen. But you know, from a male perspective, the women are right. You know, a lot of us males have not become men or have been man enough to know how to date a woman, because it's kind of like looking for like the fast money, trying to get to that quick fix and then moving on to the next. You know,
It's
we
like
have
microwave.
right.
I don't want to let it sit in the oven and marinate.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna give me what I want, somebody else will.
Exactly.
So
And they
I
will.
can't find a good
Yeah.
woman.
And
You
they
can't
will.
find a good
Yeah.
woman because you're bouncing from
Yeah,
woman to
women-
woman, and women do it too.
Women have
Women
made
do
the
it too.
coochie stock market plummet.
And it makes it harder for the woman who doesn't lead with that to say, well, I live in my own house, I make my own money, and I don't think it's too much to ask for somebody to at least have what I bring or more. Like you wanna live
Exactly.
together, you wanna get married, but you live with your mama. So where we gonna live?
Exactly.
And it's not a bad thing, but if you're making plans to be with somebody, then you have to have something stacked up.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I know my goal. I haven't found it yet, but my goal is to be married by next year. Are you saving money? Have you looked for a place?
Exactly.
When we
That's-
get married, where we're gonna live?
You weren't
Don't
even
look
prepared
for
to date.
When
Yeah.
we get married, I already have it prepared. It's like having a dowry. Yeah, we don't need that now, but what do you have to offer me so that I'm gonna leave where I am to come and be with you? And it's for the man too. What do you have to offer? I mean, am I gonna be the one breaking my back? I mean, if you're gonna be at home, is my house gonna be clean? Are you gonna cook dinner? Everything. Not that that's the woman's only job, but if you're a stay-at-home mom,
Exactly.
the man don't want to come home and cook and clean too.
Exactly.
So you both have to equally have something to offer. And in the dating world, it's not that,
Exactly.
Very true.
because they've made it easy to. Well, you gonna talk to me DM next? You gonna talk to me
Exactly.
next DM? Somebody gonna say, "Yeah, come over, I got you." No,
Exactly.
no, I got more to offer than that.
I'm just over it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I still have standards. I'm sorry.
There was a segment on Steve Harvey's show where he was saying that women are on a biological clock and men are on a financial clock. So it's like if we don't have everything lined up to want to propose and marry you or whatever, it's something that we're not doing. It's something that we're not taking care of as far as our business to make sure that that woman will be secure and that she will be provided for as far as being that potential husband figure. And I'm sure, you know, like for the ladies, I know y'all wanted to maybe have children at a certain age when y'all were, you know, like growing up and everything, you know, like it's just all about planning and what you really want out of life. But happiness is your responsibility, not the person that you're with.
Right.
It has to start with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I wanted a second child. Like I only have one, and I always wanted. I never, because I'm an only child. I didn't want him to be an only child. But time I knew I wasn't gonna be a baby mama times two. But just time didn't, you know, work out the way it wanted. So I just had to ultimately, you know, say I'm 41 now, and I'm too really selfish and in myself now. I don't want to be bothered with nobody, baby. But, you know, like, it's just one of them things I had to give up on that, which was hard because I definitely wanted another baby. But I know now why God didn't do that. But at the same time, I just saw myself as being married and, you know, having the whole family situation by now. But it didn't work out.
Yeah. Like I know a lot of women, like there's a desire, like I would like to be married again one day, but because of the experiences that I've had since, you know, being divorced and everything, it's like it puts a bad taste in your mouth. So now I'm at a point in my life, you know, I'm just going to live my life. If that person comes into my life, great. Am I holding out hope? No. I got to keep, going on with my plan for my life and pray that person does come into my life. I'll date along the way. You might meet a great guy, like I said. You might have that plan. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
there are more and more single men too. Like I have a lot of like black men my age that are still like, you ain't never been married, you ain't had no children yet. Like you didn't want a family, you didn't want to, because it's easy for a man to just have have a child if that's what you wanted to do.
There's some men who want the same thing that women.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm realizing that now, which is great, but it's just intriguing because I'm like, God, is there gonna be a whole bunch of just old lonely people?
I think we just have to. Like even like you were saying, I'm living my life, but I'm not going to. When that person comes, I'm not going to hold them accountable for what they did in my past.
Exactly.
That was my past. So
yeah,
I always
like.
I ain't gonna talk to you.
Yeah, I always like
you can't hold the wall up. You gotta.
And that's what therapy is for. And I tell people, like, somebody had put a post up like, well, if a guy, sometimes he's treating you a certain way because of what he went through, and girls was liking it. And I'm like, that's some bullshit. Yeah, I'm like, that ain't okay. Like, you're not gonna treat me crazy because all the girls that messed with you before was crazy. You better go to some therapy and see some counseling because like that ain't okay with me. Like you come in with a clean slate the same way that I'm coming in with a clean slate because I'm not bringing none of the baggage, prayerfully. And if I am, I try to check myself with stuff like, Misty, he ain't going so get yourself together.
But you both have to be at a maturity level where you both understand you're going to be flawed. But it all ties into I don't want to act date. I want somebody to approach me.
Yeah,
like, hey, I've been watching you for a little while. I saw you.
Don't text me.
Don't text
all day.
Come talk to me.
Talk to me.
Show interest.
Call me. Don't WYD me to death.
Exactly.
Don't ask what I'm doing. Ask me did I eat.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Come bring me some lunch.
Because I found with texting, because I'm a sarcastic person, so with texting, people would take me the wrong way, and they'd be like, what you mean by that? Well, if you would have called me, you would have realized I was joking. Right. But since you texted me, you'd have got your feelings hurt. So, boom, there you go.
I'm not saying nothing. I say it. I'm not doing it.
You can't be sensitive and date me because you will get your feelings hurt.
I can't stand a text me to death.
I know.
Text me, I'll be like,
what you doing? And then you can't even say what you doing. You gotta be WYD. And then you because we older now. What the hell is WYD? Oh, what you doing?
It happens for the men too.
Trust me. I know it's some ditzy ass frauds out there. Cause look, we work with them, so we know.
And I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's like that. I say you got a good guy who's gonna run away because of your behavior.
But it seems like they get the men. The dysfunctional women get the good men. And I just be like
to this girl.
I'm like, this is working 2 jobs.
I be like,
yes. And they be so unappreciative and spoiled and entitled.
And I'm like, doing the most.
Just saying.
Girl.
She don't appreciate it, but I was thinking
she like, and you be like, girl, you better get yourself together for your husband. But But I would never do that. But I'm just saying,
it's miserable.
Exactly.
Because you're doing all of this and she's not taking care of you.
Exactly.
Oh, well, come on. I'll bring you a plate.
Exactly.
And I told her, you ruined it for the women who are struggling to find a good man.
Exactly.
He's raising a daughter on his own. Mm-hmm. He paying your rent, his rent, taking care of the sick mama, and still find time to satisfy you.
You ain't doing nothing.
I told you, said, well, what would you do? I said, you want my real advice? Because I love her. I said, I would roll out. Because this is somebody who's going to appreciate you. And I said it right in front of her. I said, I don't care if you get mad.
Yeah.
You make it hard for other women who are trying to get that good guy.
Yeah.
And then when you finish, she's going to be raggedy because you raggedy.
He's going to be raggedy. Not raggedy, but raggedy. He's going to be a raggedy man when she finishes.
Supposed to come home to peace, you all hell raising and fussing and finding fault with everything. And as a mother of a son, I'm very Any chick that everything wrong with my child, oh he this, he that, I'm be like, no, you gonna leave my baby alone. Because if you can't find nothing good with my child, then why are you with them? Curry your ass. I don't like a woman that's always criticizing and finding fault with her. Why are y'all together?
We're supposed to lift each other.
Yeah, you supposed to lift him up. If he ain't your king, then what the hell you with him for?
So what about the statement, good guys finish last?
That's not always true. I feel like if with anything, if you do find the right one and you are in a team, then y'all are gonna finish together.
You have to
So
work
you
together.
gotta work it together to get it together.
That's where that communication
But
comes into play.
Yeah.
It's awesome when the team is working together.
And it's a whole everybody
And
else
it's
is out.
But it's not always 50-50 though. You know.
You have to understand that in a relationship, it's not always gonna be.
Because sometimes you got to carry your partner. Because sometimes they low, and you got to help them.
And you gotta pour
And
into
those
them,
roles
so-
switch. Because sometimes it's you taking the load, and sometimes they taking the load. So sometimes those roles just switch. But that's what a team does.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So